Welcome back, guys, to the conclusion of The Fate of Black Peter. So on the last episode, we interrogated a John Nelligan. During the interrogation, we find out that his dad is called Joshua, and his firm, he was a disgraced banker, his firm went bust, and he sailed off to Scandinavia just to bide a bit of time with a little tin box, and he was never seen again. So after some missing securities resurfaced in London, it was tracked or traced down or back to Peter Carey. So this is why we think Peter Carey may have murdered Joshua Nelligan in the first place to receive this certificate in a tin box. And we might have thought that John Nelligan thought the same thing and went to Woodman's Lee and killed Peter. Now, Peter was killed by a harpoon to the chest, so we did a little experimentation to see what kind of force was needed and skill was needed to do such a feat. Now, John Nelligan was pretty much of a wimp. He didn't have the muscle, the backbone to do that, so I think he's kind of ruled out as a suspect here. So anyway, guys, enjoy the episode.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him. Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Right, Wiggins.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
And the red noses. Do sailors have big red
Sorry to
noses?
trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Okay, so find the crew of the Sea Unicorn complete. Meet Inspector Lestrade at Scotland Yard. Okay. Let's go back there then, while Wiggins is looking for the sailors.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always. What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Okay, so let's go to the evidence room and examine Hurtley's belongings and this letter. You suspect Liam Hurtley. Right, here we go. So we have to, so we got some wellers there, some boots, so we can match up with the footprints.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Right, let's take these boots. We know what to do with these boots.
Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
Okay. I can't do anything with this yet. Like, let's go T. Right, we've got a letter. Half-written letter.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Okay.
A
Pen?
Nothing unusual about it.
So L.R. Hurtley. All right. Okay. So we have these boots. Liam Hurtler's old boots, size 9.5. Let's go to the garden and see if they match up with the footprints. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Right, here we are again. We are in the garden. Let's examine the footprints. An exact match.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
So Liam Hartley was here. Okay, it means we got an extra thing now. So can we say that maybe Hurtley and the gardener, were these two match? Shall we have a look to see if these two match up? Is unexplained presence. Liam Hurtler's boots match the footprints at Woodman Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. Wow. Shall we speak to Judith? Do you think, guys? Do you think? I think we better do. Is she still here? Hello, Judith, dear. You're still here, then?
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband. Who could do such a
Right,
thing?
we can't talk to her. I thought we could do. I thought we had a breakthrough then. Right, so we got a dialogue here option now. We need to go and do that. Perform analysis. The letter C is from Hurtley. It is covered almost completely in ink stain. So how do we perform an analysis? Is that back in our house? Let's try go back to Baker Street first and see if we can do something with this letter. See you back at our place. Right, here we are. Watson is eating breakfast. Hello, Watson. You just relax, my good friend. Right, here we go. Recover Hurtler's letter.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
What? So what? Right, so blue first. So let's can we move, what do we move? Can we put it away? Oh, so blue first. Right. Okay, what to say? So the orange is third. I've got it. Blue. Right, then green. I just got it. I just wrote it out. Green is the second one. Now the third one is blue. Right, I got it now. The third one is blue. The fourth one has got to be orange. Oh god, I think I got it now. The fourth has got to be orange. Right. Then we go clear. Because clear is after orange. And then we can go orange again because it's still the fourth one after the second with blue we put in. Very clever. I think I got it. Hopefully. Don't mess it up. And then finally, clear again.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
Finally, I don't know, that was
Let
all
us see
right.
if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Okay, let's go and clean it all off. Dirty old letter this is. Let's go backwards and forward. There we go, right. Okay.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
I did as you asked and hid them well. A letter says from Hurtley. A portion of the text was successfully recovered after chemical processing. And so I think we need to speak then, by the sounds of it, to Hurtley at the station, Scotland Yard. So see you guys there. Gentlemen. Right. Here we go. Here he is.
please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well,
We shall see. So, Woodman Lee.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Wow. Boots don't match. Hurtley's boots match.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
True. What did you hide?
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Your letter. Oh, goodness me. Hurtley's letter.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
Okay, can we look at him? Was that it? Oh, we are looking at him. Right, okay. So backwards and forwards. Let's have a look. Sorry to stop back here. I missed a bit. I like this. This is quite good. Getting a real close-up of him. And okay, all the scar on his neck. Old scar. What else have we got? His hands? What is hands like? Gardener's hands, guys. So he could have been the gardener then, couldn't he? Oh. Oh, plant remains. Wow, wow, wow. What's this here? Of a tit. Handkerchief with crested tit. Where do we see a tit?
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
We saw a tit in the cabin, didn't we?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
In the cabin in the chest? What would you be doing there? Well kept gardener. What, garden or the gardener? Like a gardener.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
all right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go back to Woodman's Lee. Right, that's his cabin. I guess the gardener's cabin or the shed is this one here. Maybe. Can we speak to her yet? Oh, we can speak to her now. Okay. Liam Hurtley.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Access the God. I feel like it's Eleanor. Is she telling a lie? Doubt? Lie? Truth?
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. So let's open this shed up then. A little grinding
Let's
stone.
see what could be hidden here.
Okay, we've got our tea, so we can have a little closer inspection with our spider senses. Got to maybe look for shed floor, wooden planks, ill-fitting plank. Oh goodness me! Look at that! Look. Let's open it, and we have a box. Is this the same box which was retrieved from the cabin? And do we have a puzzle on there?
Let us see what is in this
Of
box.
Of course. There's another puzzle. Right, what have we got to do? Oh my God's sake. So what are we doing here? Rotate or rotate. All right, okay. So what have we got to do here then? What have you got? You're really making me think too much. You are? Oh God. Right, okay. So what we got to do then? We got to match everything up. Right, okay. We got this here. Oh, we got it. That was all right. That was maybe a bit of a fluke, I think.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
I kind of thought this. The gardener and Judith in a relationship, and they wanted to kill Peter. To run off together, get the money, get the bond. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose they are sinful or no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade. Oh, he was a bit of a wife beater, and you must not worry for me. Oh, right. So okay. So he's bound. She sort of feels she's bound with him for life because she believes in that kind of thing, marriage for life. But he gets drunk and he beats her. Okay. Let's get out of there then. What we got to do? What's our thing now? So Liam Hurtley is a tough one. What is he trying to hide? John Nelligan seems to be a usual thief, but what's his role and all that? Okay. All right. So should we talk to Judith again and see what she has to say? You and Liam.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
What are you talking about?
All right. Okay. Well, we've got this romantic correspondence.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
So we got a +1 on the B, so we can do our connections. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so Judith Carey's confession. Judith Carey begins to cry and says that she cannot forgive Hurtley, Liam, for what he's done. And then let's see if we can connect it to this one here. Okay, we can. Where is it? Here it goes, look. Harmless flirting. It has been confirmed that Liam Hurtley was flirting with Peter Carey's wife and even fell in love, but it didn't go beyond the affectionate but harmless letters and words. Okay, that's all it was then. It was just that. What's all this? Hurtley's innocence. Hurtley's presence at Woodman's Lee on the night of the murder is explained by his affection towards Judith Carey and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. Okay. So we got to connect lots of other things up then. Okay, you almost got like sub connections and then main connections. Okay. So I think that's all for now. I don't think we can get anything else. Judith Carey's confession. Let's have a little see if we can do anything with that. So we got Judith Carey's confession and her letter. Okay, we got that as well. Fantastic. So, we can choose now. So we can say that. Is it just harmless flirting, or Liam Hurtley loved Judith Carey so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing murder? Well, we don't know yet, do we? We don't know yet. I'm not going to choose one or the other yet. Let's speak to the sailors, and let's go back to Baker Street. Yeah, I guess I'll see you there, guys.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Okay, we got Hugh Pattins. Oh, we can underline them. James Lancaster. Patrick Cairns. Now, it was PC. Oh, we got two PCs here. He died a week ago. Okay. John York. I might underline this. He's a harpooner. For a start, he's a harpooner. And he's got the initials PC.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC. The same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
It was a tobacco pouch. I remember it was PC, but I couldn't remember where it was.
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Some time later.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
2 guineas. I don't know how much that is in today's money. All right, so we got more powers on deduction. Let's have a quick look. Okay. We got another one here. We got 2. What is it? Oh no, we got this one here. We haven't resolved. That's the one with the double flirting or jealousy. Let's leave that for now until we speak to this Cairns guy. Check Patrick Cairns. If the pouch belongs to Patrick Cairns, it indicates his presence at the crime scene, but it still must be proven so. Alright, let's leave that again for now.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Wow. I've always wanted to dress as a sailor. I am a proper sailor now. Let's speak to Cairns. He's never going to recognise us. Right, let's go.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognises the pouch.
In the Navy. Right, let's go and see. Alright. So I'm just a sailor here. I'd like some rum, please. We're all passed out. He likes arm wrestling, so it could be him. Anyone arm wrestling? Hello? This looks a good little pub, actually. This is the sort of pub I would like to go to. Don't know what he looks like yet. This could be him here. Patrick Cairns. Right, okay, let's have a look. Got a ring in it. It's got a, yeah, he does look like a proper sailor.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
Good accent.
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Love the Irish accent. Okay, to be sure, let's go and do all this then. Follow Patrick Cairns' facial expressions to understand his moves. Push, restrain, idle. And plan your... I don't know what... Okay, let's start. Let's do it then. Press to push. Hold to strain. Oh, he's going to get me. He's going to get me. Oh, my goodness me.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Let's continue. Let's have another go, shall we?
I'm
Let's see if we
ready
can beat
to
him.
try again.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
Right, let's be sure to beat him this time. Let's go. So, push. Come on, let's push. Come on, Holmes. Oh my god. That took a long time to work that out.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Did you keep doing it? Okay.
I'm ready to try again.
Let's try again then.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money.
Right, come on. That's the second time we've done it.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
Wow, that took a long time.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Right, you gonna have a smoke?
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
He's
well.
good at his Irish
At
accent.
least you're not as poor as me.
I haven't got a job either. Oh no, what do you do for a job?
Why do you say
You're a
poor?
seaman, a
You're not
whaler.
working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
Harpooner.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Ah, of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
What about Black Peter? You know about Black Peter? So, Black Peter.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumours about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar and violent too, swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Would you like another drink?
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
You know who that was, don't you? It was, well, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. It was Joshua. It was Joshua. That's what it was, wasn't it?
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye, even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
Black Peter killed him. And in the black box was that bond.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Wow.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course.
Okay. So it looked like Black Peter killed this Joshua. Got his tin. In that tin was a bond. He kept it in his shed. And he killed him. This guy. Right, so we got gold earring. Dirt on his jumper. Oh, cheap clothes. Okay. He's skint, isn't he? Strong hands. What, harpoon hands? Yellow nails. What does yellow nails signify? Malnutrition or something? Or salt? Plant pouch. Go to the toilet.
Back in a second. I'm off to the Ghazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Okay. Plant pouch. What?
Here it is.
Okay, I've been to the toilet. Back out.
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
We can go back to here now, and I think we can surely say that Liam, it was just harmless flirting. So let's do that. What's this? We've got a double one now. Hurtless motive. Liam Hurtless' relationship with Judith Carey gives him the motive for killing Peter Carey. Okay, we don't think so. Are we actually going to do the final thing? Hurtless innocence. Hurtless presence at Woodmansley on the night of the murder is explained by the affection towards Judith Carey and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. So it could be that. I don't want to commit to anything yet. Right, let's see if we can start joining some of these up. I don't know sure what else to do. Patrick Cairns with a Patrick Cairns pouch. We can do those too. Cairns has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he was at the scene of the murder and thus proves his guilt. Okay. Cairns has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he was at the scene of the murder but does not necessarily prove that he is the murderer. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's so we got it can go two ways. It doesn't prove he's actually murdered, but he's a harpooner. So I would say he is. Okay, let's see what other clues we have. So we can join these. Missing tin box and breaking attempt. No. So we're missing something else. We need to find this other certificate thing. Right. I think we're going to have to come up with a decision now. So I'm going to say that Liam Hurtless' relationship with Judith Carey gave him a motive for killing Peter Carey. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say his innocence. So Hurtless' presence at Woodmansley on the night of the murder is explained by his affection towards Judith Carey and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. So Hurtless' innocence. Alright? Now, I am going to go pouch proves guilt. Right. And regarding the other clues here, I've got a missing tin box and a break-in attempts. So I'm not sure where to go from there.
These are the suspect's belongings. A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
Oh, compare with a certificate. Hang
I
on.
wonder if these are connected.
This is where the certificate. Right, 8532. So look for 8532. Here we go. CPR.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
God, goodness me. That took a lot of time to actually realise it's back here again. Right, we got some more deductions we can compare. Let's have a quick look. Missing tin box, missing papers. Can we do these two? Right. So stolen valuable papers, valuable bond certificates were kept inside the stolen tin box. Right. Oh. And what's this one here? Nelligan's motive. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to... No. It could have been. But it's not. No, it's not. So let's go back onto here again. Not do that one. Page proves guilt. Let's go back on that one. No, I've done wrong. I've gone wrong here. I want to get off that. Some papers, break it. Well, let's do these two first. Alright, so now, okay, it goes back to this. Cairns. What was this one again? The break attempts were made in order to recover the notebook and has been lying in a pool of books above. This proves the guilt of the person. Oh no. So Nelligan was looking for the father's papers inside the Black Peter's cabin. It explains his presence in the scene of the murder. So that's just making more sense now. Okay, so that goes onto there. Now we can just do a decision on these two. Nelligan's motive. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. So there's not. John Nelligan is a victim of circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of the murderer either by physical or psychological description. So let's do this. And then Cairns is guilty. Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Cairns. Cairns is a professional harpooner. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin. Right. Although Peter Carey was a murderer himself, and he murdered Joshua. So Patrick Cairns is a cold-blooded murderer. He has been guilty of the murder of Peter Cairns and must be punished. He should be, because he did kill him. Patrick Cairns killed Peter Carey, but the murderer was not premeditated. It was in self-defense against an armed and irrational drunken sailor. I think it was that. But he didn't like him. But there was two glasses there. They're having a drink together. In the day, he killed him. Decisions. Two wrongs don't make a right. End of the day. And Cairns is a murderer. So he's guilty and he must be punished. Confirm your moral choice. What happens now? Wow, is this the end of the first case then? Is that the good? Did I do the right choice, guys? Would you have done that?
If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Holmes, could you explain it to me?
As I informed you on our way here, Patrick Cairns is the murderer of Black Peter.
Why bring me here? Wouldn't it be better if we were out looking for him?
That would be futile, as he will be with us in approximately 12 seconds.
Oh, well, if this is your idea of humour...
No, I just heard the front door. Prepare yourself.
Good day, gentlemen. A young lad gave me a note from Captain Ahab. Am I at the right address? Is he here?
Indeed, it is the correct address. But in place of your captain, may I present to you Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard?
That means... It means, my friend, that you are arrested for the murder of Black Peter. What? What? A trap? You think you can take me? Here now.
We're not going to fight,
We'll
are
have
we?
none of that. And I say that we will.
Ah. Let's use our Jedi skills then. Right, okay, this might take a while. Okay. We gotta basically be... We gotta be quick with our mouse movements. Nice, Holmes. Oh, W. Oh. Bloody hell. Oh, we got him. Right. Achievement unlocked, Bruiser.
Are you all right? Are you able to stand?
Oh, my jaw. Gore. He took me by surprise, Mr. Holmes. Otherwise, he would have seen what I'm capable of. Oh.
Yes, he was lucky.
But you got him.
It was remarkably easy. He lost his balance after he struck you.
And you practice boxing, I know. You must have hit him hard. Our fellow is knocked out.
We should call for a police cab and then take you to the hospital.
Yes, well, no need for a hospital. I would prefer to keep this between us. You know.
Of course, Inspector. The case is closed.
Case is closed. I wish I was Holmes. He's got everything. Okay, the fate of Black Peter. Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Cairns, a professional harpooner, the only one capable of executing such an accurate throw. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin. He is a cold-blooded murderer. You have decided to bring him to justice. Clues found 16. I don't know how many out of. Conclusion, Cairns is guilty. Moral choice, condemn Cairns. Space, hold to check your conclusion. May spoil game experience. Oh, check your no, okay, I won't do that. Accept decision. Warning, you're about to finish the case. The save files for this case will be removed. Please press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Press yes if you agree with your choice. And you have made and you are ready to start a new chapter. Let's go yes then. Wait, about Peter, your ranking, personal ranking, Justice Seeker. People solved this case the same way, 81%. People made the same moral choice, only 40%. That is mental, do you think? Achievement unlocked, aye aye, Captain. Right, so we won't go to the next case here. That is the conclusion of the first case. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have, it's been brilliant. So hopefully I will see you guys on the next Sherlock Holmes and Watson case. Take care.
I'm trying to stay focused, but somehow all I can think of is when you split. I gotta find the motive, play forward, watch every sequence bit by bit, 'cause this is my